Sin. Yeah. Check it. Yeah. Look. Heavyweight, this the heavyweight. Heavyweight, this the heavyweight. Heavyweight, this the heavy.
You know, I had to take 2 steps back to take 10 forward. But them 2 back hurt. That's painful. That moment right there is going to be a defining moment.
Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Sin, coming back with another one, man. But I had to show y'all that message from Nipsey Hustle, man. Rest in peace, but rest in paradise to Nipsey Hustle, the late, great Nipsey Hustle. Because, listen, we all know that 2 steps backwards always hurt. You know, it always hurt. Those setbacks, those relapses, you know what I mean? The trials and tribulations, you know, having to push that reset button, all of that shit hurt like hell. But sometimes that has to happen, just like he said, to take 10 steps forward. You know, you gotta realize when you go through things, you had to go through that shit. You know what I mean? When shit happens, that shit had to happen in order for you to get to the next step in your life. You know what I mean? In order for you to get that experience. And it's never a comfortable feeling. It's never a good feeling to have to go back to the start. You know what I mean? It's like being in line for a long time and then, you know, you finally get to the register and then somebody tell you you gotta go all the way to the back of the line again. And that's just life. And you got a lot of people that give up when that happens. They throw in the towel and they give up on everything. They give up on their self, they give up on their process, they give up on their journey, they give up on their purpose, they give up on their health, they give up on all of that shit just because they took a step backwards. And what you gotta understand is that when you take those steps backwards, the Most High he really watching you. God is really paying attention to see how you gonna react when these things happen. And what you gotta realize too, bro, is before like these big breakthroughs happen in people's life, you could listen. I've listened and heard so many stories of successful people, you know what I mean, before they make it, before they got to that next level, them losing everything. Oftentimes that be a sign. You know what I mean? And one of the things that they share that's in common is the fact that they didn't give up. They didn't give up after they had to take those 2 steps backwards. They didn't give up after they lost everything. They didn't give up when they had to go through those trials and tribulations. So they passed that test, and before they know it, they took off like a rocket. You know what I mean? For some of y'all that know about Wu-Tang Clan, you know, the second season, actually was the first or second season. I think the second season ended with RZA. Y'all, if y'all familiar with RZA and all of that, he the one that did the production and, you know, the albums and all of that shit. But at the end of that season, he lost everybody's album because his crib had flooded. So he lost Inspector Deck shit, ODB shit. He had all of that shit. It was old school, so he had it on disc. And when the crib flooded, all of that shit got wet up and damaged. But guess what? When he lost all of that, he ended up taking off. You know what I mean? The whole Wu-Tang Clan took off after that. Yeah, he lost everybody's album. Yeah, he lost a ton of work and all that shit. But guess what? He didn't give up. You know, and those be the signs that you need to look for rather than be negative and wanting to give up and wanting to throw in the towel. You got to understand that, listen, bro, it ain't going to be the first or the last time that things like this happen. But the Most High want to see if you will persevere through anything so you could maintain that blessing that you get. Because it's like I told you before, it's a lot of other people that want these same type of blessings. It's a lot of other people that the Most High can bless, but instead he believing in you and wants you to hold on to it. A lot of other people can't, they not ready for the blessing. A lot of other people would give up in those situations. You know what I mean? And they not seeing what's exactly happening. All they know is that they in their feelings, they upset, they angry, and they throwing a fit saying that they quit. They throwing a fit saying that they gon' quit, that they quit. Fuck it, I give up on everything. You ever seen that shit? You know what I mean? And when you on the outside looking in, that when people throwing these tantrums and throwing these fits, you be like, yo, like what the fuck is going on? Because you could tell it's like a bad look. You know what I mean? It's like bad sportsmanship. It's a bad look. You know, it looked like a temper tantrum. It looked like, you know, motherfuckers look like children when they do it. It's never a good look. You know, and I understand, you know, sometimes you be mad as fuck, but you know what? You just gotta hold it down and keep going. Because you already know, you already feel something. And when you have the trusted, when you trust in the Most High, bro, you gonna know that everything is for a reason. And that shit just let you just be like, whew. You take that deep breath, and you gotta understand, when you trust in the Most High, you know that, listen, it was a reason why this shit happened. It's a reason why I did this. It's a reason why I lost everything. It's a reason why I made that mistake. I needed to see something. You know what I mean? Everything that I had that I lost, guess what? You know what? Maybe I could do better. A lot of people, when they lose a lot of shit, guess what? When they come back, because they didn't give up, they come back even harder than the shit that they had. Everything they had just come back just like even more dope than the shit that they lost. So they came back hard. Like motherfuckers be like, damn, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like the epitome of, so what you say, how you say it? Like just a small setback for a strong comeback. Like motherfuckers come back hard as fuck. And you be like, yo, motherfucker lost everything. It's like a motherfucker bank account get wiped out, and then the motherfucker just keep hustling, and now the bank account then quadrupled that. That be your life. That be your energy. That be your dreams. That be your purpose, bro. That's why you never give up. You don't know what you getting tested. You getting tested because the Most High don't want you tricking the blessing. The Most High don't want you out here giving up every time it's a problem or an issue. Whether you on this journey or whether you in a relationship or on your purpose, whatever the case may be, chasing your dreams or attracting your dreams, whatever the case may be, the Most High don't want you to give up in these situations because life happens. You know what I mean? Situations happen, bruh. So understand what Nipsey is saying, bro. And you know, when Nipsey got called home, understand Nipsey was, listen, bro, he was at the height of his career. He was at the height of his career. And when you look at how long Nipsey been in the game, how many mixtapes, albums he didn't drop. You know what I mean? Everybody knew about Nipsey, but Muggs wasn't rocking with him like that. Muggs didn't know his music like that. You wasn't hearing him on the radio. You know what I'm saying? They knew he had a strong presence in the West Coast, but the world didn't really know about Nipsey Hustle. And Nipsey Hustle went through so much shit in those years where he was dropping those albums, dropping those mixtapes. You know what I mean? People still not knowing him. You know what I mean? Losing out on a bunch of money. You know what I mean? You know, shit not taking off like he expected. But guess what? Did he quit? Nope. Did he quit? Absolutely not. But then, you know what I mean? Muggs said with him keep going, bruh, and persevering through all of that and staying consistent, guess what? His name started ringing bells. You know what I mean? Jay went and got him. He signed with Rock Nation. You know, and he still kept going. He didn't get the blessing and then just, you know, got lax out here. And that's what you see a lot of motherfuckers do. It's like they lose that edge. Like, bro, where did the edge go? What, the money got motherfucker, you know, it just changes people. And the Most High don't want that to happen. You know what I mean? The Most High wants you to get out there, continue to put in work, change lives around you, you know, do positive things. What the hell we gonna be doing? What he gonna bless you for if all you gonna do is give up and then everybody around you stuck in the same spot? You didn't help nobody with the blessing. Nobody else came up from it. Because you selfish when you in that state, when you do that, bruh. When you give up, people don't realize how selfish they are. You know what I mean? How disloyal they are from the people that didn't believe in them, the people that believed in them, the people that put energy in them, the people that trusted them. You know what I mean? The people that they made sacrifices for them. You know, it's like making all these sacrifices to raise your kid and then spending money and doing, you know, you got them through high school, they go on to college and all that for them to just trick it off, not knowing the sacrifices that you made. You know what I mean? The things that you had to do, the time that you had to put in to raise that child. And what y'all gotta understand is that be you. That be the dreams that you have, the vision that you have. You know what I mean? The passions that you have for stuff. You know what I mean? The relationships and shit like that you may have, bro. And it's just like, yo, you gotta understand when you bless and know what's worth working on, what's worth continuing you going and fighting for. You know what I mean? And you know what it is already. You can feel it in you, bro. You know what's worth fighting for. You already know that you are worth fighting for. And the vision that you see is worth fighting for. Your dreams are worth fighting for. So you gotta keep fighting. Alright? And that's my word, man. My name Jason, the Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man. Peace.
First I'ma get on my grind, then second stop wasting my time on shit less important. If ain't about money, I'm going the other direction. And third, I'ma do what I gotta to eat. Fourth, I'ma sew up the streets. Fifth, I'ma never quit dropping this heat. So as long as I'm breathing, you better get used to me. Sixth, I'ma